for all three of you guys, Zeke led it off. You guys were down by 6 at the half. They hit the 3-point play with the 3 free throws, and you guys got down 6. Then you outscored them, I think, 38-13. What was the message at halftime, and how did you guys come out and respond? Because you had the big steals and just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we understood. We were having trouble guarding them for a while. That first half, obviously, we let up a couple of shots that the scouting report we didn't really want to give up, including myself. So it was just kind of an emphasis at halftime, just to dig down, play desperate, play with a lot of intensity. I think we did that second half.
And Shakeel, your sequence, you had a couple steals there, and it just kind of steamed to snowball.
I don't know. I overheard somebody say we're not losing at home. So I said, yeah, I'm going to take some pride right here and go out there, like you said, with some intensity and get some stops.
And for you, how fun was it? I mean, how important is that when you're out there to have a good time?
Super fun, especially when the game is about runs, basketball game run. So I just knew we were going to clamp down and overcome.
For any of you guys, the pressure after halftime, I guess what made you think they might be susceptible to that, and why do you think it was so effective?
That's kind of something we discussed yesterday when we did scouting report. We kind of noticed a little bit that they have one ball handler. Other than that, I mean, a lot of their guys didn't really handle pressure very well. But I mean, credit to them, they did a fantastic job in the first half. They took advantage of some things that we screwed up on. But I mean, that second half, I mean, like I said, coach emphasized getting after them, picking up full court. It kind of messed with their offense a little bit.
Sure, to go back to when you heard someone say that you're not losing at home, when was that, and do you know who said it?
Coming out of half, just telling everybody, somebody said we're not losing at home, and I just took that to heart. So I kept reiterating it and went out there and set an example on the defensive end.
So one of your teammates?
Probably KJ1.
See, this isn't the first time you played against Alston. You obviously played against him in high school. Just how full circle is it to meet him again at the college level?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of speaks on the talent that's quite local. I mean, he's a great player, great guard for them, and I mean he's played fantastic his whole career. I mean, at Missouri State last year, he was incredible. So credit to him. He doesn't back down from any competition. I respect his game 100%. Like I said, a great player, and it's nice to play some local kids who I grew up playing in high school and AAU ball, so it's great to see.
Shaq, those 2 steals ignited the crowd, were highlights of the game. What did you think of those plays? Take us through it, and Rylan, what did you think of those 2 steals?
Well, I know that's what Shaq do. Like, I played against him. He probably done that to my team a few times, but that's the type of plays we need, and he knows we need those type of plays. We were missing him for a large stretch of the year, but he's back now, almost fully healthy, and we kind of expect those plays from Shaq, and we expect more dunks in the near future for sure.
I know, finally, dang.
Zeke, were you surprised how high he got up on that dunk?
Not really. I mean, I've practiced with him for a handful of months now. He's been able to do that since I've seen him. I mean, he's a freak of an athlete. I mean, his bounce is incredible. So, like Rod said, we're going to see that plenty more times in the near future.
How fired up were you, Shaq, to do that, those 2 plays?
Super fired up, man. I don't think I've got on the rim since injury, and to be able to go out there and do that is super exciting.
Shaq, to build off that a little bit, Coach Self said to not look at the points for your performance after UCF, but to have the points factor in now. Just how does that feel?
It feels good. I definitely said I take pride in defense, but I don't want people to forget that I can score the ball as well.
And for you, Rylan, I'm curious, how comfortable are you feeling right now?
I'm just feeling really comfortable. Just like making energy plays, even if I'm not making shots, it just helps me build confidence to keep shooting. And coach be telling me to keep shooting all the time, but just playing the way that they always play here and just trying to be myself also. But I'm getting real comfortable right now.
And the process to find this place where you're at now, what's that been like, trying to figure out how you fit, what it's like, and all those things?
It was hard. It kind of reminded me of my freshman year of college, just new team, new system and all that. But it usually take me a couple months to get comfortable with my new team. Even last year, and I had already been in the program, it took me a couple months. But I feel like I'm here now and just trying to win as big as I can here with my teammates.
A year ago, all 3 of you guys were at different places. How have you kind of come in here and assimilate it and kind of have the success you guys have had so early and been able to be looked upon by your teammates?
Should I go ahead?
I would just say coming in here and buying into the culture. At my last place, I didn't have a thing called culture there. You know, we were all connected there, but not like here. So just bringing that winning mentality, you know, and added to what KJ, Juan, and Hunter had here in success.
For me, I mean, this team it seems egoless, I should say. We understand we have a lot of talented players. I mean, we have arguably 8-9 starters on this team. Everybody's going to get their minutes. And coach, you know, preaches that we buy into the system. You know, I haven't really been a part of coaching staff that, you know, really preaches winning and culture as much as we do. And I mean, it feels great to be a part of something like that. I mean, I feel like this is a tight-knit circle with the group of guys that we have, and it feels like a brotherhood. So, I mean, we just feel very, very connected right now.
How do you guys react to holding them to 13 points the whole half?
Great team defense. I mean, like I said, we understand that we screwed up in the first half, gave up some easy buckets, but you know, buckled down defensively second half. I mean, giving up 13 points only is extremely hard in any level of basketball. So, I mean, that's just another thing of like buying into what coaches preach. I mean, our ball screen defense was terrific. Big guys had a lot of intensity, a lot of energy. You know, hedging ball screens, and then, you know, it's something we talk about is helping the helper. You know, our brothers were connected, and we did that a lot tonight.
What will be the key on Saturday at Cincinnati? We won't see you guys before then. What do you think of your next road trip?
I think that it's another must-win game. Every game a must-win game, but like they coming off, I think, 3 losses in conference play, so it's really, really a must-win game for them. They know that, we know that, so we just got to come in and just knowing that it's a must-win game for them. We're gonna get their best effort. I feel like with their home crowd. I think it's on a Saturday too, so it's gonna probably be sold out. So just knowing that they're gonna bring their best effort, and we got to do the same in order to get the victory.
No question.
Anything else for the players? Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, fellas.